Hello, good morning, everyone. So welcome to the webinar today. So this is the currency call webinar where Jin shares his analysis and ideas for a specific currency for each day. So this is usually the schedule of the week: Monday Aussie and Kiwi, which is today; Tuesday Euro; Wednesday Pound; Thursday Yen and Gold; Friday CAD and Bitcoin, or maybe index and stuff. So yeah. I see many people from the Traders Club, but I also see many new names here. So before we start the session, do help me with this poll. Is this your first time here? So while you guys are filling up the poll, I will just let you guys know what is the webinar going to be about. So it's going to be beneficial for the long-term investors and short-term traders, because we will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potential targets and risk. So a disclaimer here: any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. So just a quick look at the poll. Yeah, indeed, we do have quite a few newcomers here. So if you don't mind, just help me answer the second poll, which is, how did you get here? While you guys are filling up the poll, just a brief introduction about Jin. So Jin is the founder of LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase. He teaches members of the LCMS Traders Club on how to trade FX. And for Forex Briefcase, he trades a US 9 million account on a daily basis for his managed account clients. He is also an international speaker where he speaks in countries like Hong Kong, UK, US, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, sharing his views about the FX market. So yeah, let me take a look at the poll. Yeah, great. We have a lot of people from the Telegram channel and Traders Club. So yeah, just an introduction about myself. I'm Jin Wei. I've known Jin for about 3 years now, first as a student and now as a business partner. Jin helped me a lot in terms of trading, especially looking at the market from a fundamental point of view. So this is something that the newcomers would like to take note of when he's doing his analysis. So with that, I'll pass the time to Jin for the currency call.
Hello, good morning everyone. How are you all doing today? Big thumbs up, give me a reaction, let me know you're here. Come on, put it in the chat, put it in the icons, do something. Let me know. Are you ready to start? We are at the end of August, 31st of August today. So we're looking into what could happen next month. Usually with a bit of an inverted commas, in September, the market does go a little bit crazier. Let's see whether it happen again this month. Okay, good stuff. A lot of you here. So for those of you who are attending this for the first time, I'll be doing a quick overview of this. Can you see? Yes, okay. So this is the 4-day program. This is the 4-day course where we'll be doing in the end of September. Looking for all of you to join. It's 4-day course.lcms.com.sg. Chinwe is going to put in the link there together with the special code. Make sure you take note of the special code there. It is a 4-day program teaching you how I trade, how I look at the markets. I've done this exact video we've been doing right now for more than 100 days already in a row. So teaching you how I look at the markets, what I do on a daily basis, whether you are new at trading or whether you've traded before. I know I have a lot of my old students here as well, and also future students here. You know, you are all welcome to join, because I'm sure that every time you listen to the course, you will learn something additional. You will either learn something new or additional to your current trading routine. Okay, we have the guys here all will be on standby to guide you through this whole trading journey. Basically, I'll be teaching you how to trade the same way I do, using 5 steps, how to use economic news, how to look at trend, look at support, resistance. I'll be giving you all the indicators that you will need to trade with, and also how to not get surprised by any news that happens in the markets. Okay, so remember, I'll be giving you all the indicators. I'll be giving you the trading platform. I'll be giving you the methods on how to trade, the strategy on how to trade. The only thing I will not be giving you is money to trade with. Okay, I'll be giving you everything you need to start trading with. The only thing I will not be giving you is money to trade with. It will be fully streamed online, so it is not a video recording that you watch one way. It is fully streamed, so you can ask questions. We can repeat stuff. We can go deeper into different topics where you want to find out more about. Okay, so it's fully streamed online. You will learn all that from basics, right from zero all the way to how to trade, strategies, methods, risk management, everything in there from zero to hero over the 4 days. It is not going to be $4,000. We have a $4,000 prize there. At this point, it's not going to be $4,000. What I want you to do right now is make sure that you set aside time on the 22nd September, 24th September, 29th of September, and the 1st of October from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. GMT +8. Okay, so anywhere in the world, I know we've got people from Canada, I know we've got people from Peru, I know we've got people from the UK watching, and even parts of Africa watching us as well, those in Asia as well. You know, you can join us so long as you have an internet connection. GMT +8 on those 4 days. Make sure you join. It is not $4,000. If you click sign up right now, put in your details, put in the coupon code which Jim has put into the chat, into the Zoom chat. Check the Zoom chat for the coupon code. I know a few of you have emailed me going, Jin, what's the coupon code? It is there in the Zoom chat. Put that in, apply, and get it for $0. Don't even give me your credit card details. There is no catch. I know you're all sitting there going, wait, $0? Why is Jin doing this for $0? Because we want to teach you how to trade. There is no catch. Don't even give me your credit card details, so I can't charge you anything. All right? Then you click submit and you are in. With that said, if you don't want to join, then, well, don't. Okay. Forex Factory we have right here. We are looking at the Aussie dollar and also the Kiwi dollar today. This being the last day of the month, with a lot of news coming out early in the month, especially over the next couple of days, we are probably going to see some volatility in the markets. Today is probably going to be a little bit quiet as we come to the last day, but take note, okay? Take note, tomorrow is Tuesday, the first Tuesday of the month, right? First Tuesday of the month at 12:30 Singapore time, GMT +8. We have the Aussie Reserve Bank of Australia coming out with their cash rate decision. What's cash rate? Cash rate is the interest rate. They are most likely going to hold it at 0.25%. Right? They're most likely going to hold it at 0.25%. What you want to pay a bit more attention to is the rate statement. What are they going to say in the rate statement here? You know, click on latest release. It's not out yet. It's out at 12:30 tomorrow. When it loads, then you'll read it there. It's probably going to look like that. Rate statement by Philip Lowe. And then you can read it. It'll be the 1st of September instead of the 4th of August. Okay. Take note. What we're taking note in this case with the rate statement is whether they're going to be a little bit more positive or negative about the economy, whether they're going to be talking about further rate cuts, which I don't think they are, whether they're going to be talking about some stimulus that could be possible, some stimulus to boost the economy, because we see that it's really been, the COVID situation has really been affecting Victoria in particular. Okay, so we might see some stimulus coming out, but I do not think they're going to be super negative at this point. All right, I'll show you why in the charts as well. We've seen the Aussie dollar gaining a lot of strength, primarily because of a weakness in the US dollar, but we also have seen that today, you know, the Chinese non-manufacturing PMI quite a good growth from 54.2 to 55.2. Manufacturing PMI is coming from China at 51, still in the expansionary phase. So with Australia being a very close trading partner with China, when China is in the expansionary phase, we might see some benefit overflowing to Australia. That's why we see some strength in the Aussie dollar, and also some, Aussie dollar reaching a lot at a very high point right now. So take note, with that cash rate, not likely to have any changes. Rate statements, possibly a little bit dovish, but it's not going to push the Aussie dollar down too much. They might talk a little bit about stimulus, but the economy is not doing as badly as most people would expect. Okay, so that's Tuesday, early 12:30. I'll tell you what to do next in the charts. But what you also want to pay attention to is on Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. So very early on Wednesday morning, 9:30 a.m. GDP for Australia was minus 0.3, expected to be minus 6, from minus 0.3 to minus 6. Okay, so we're expecting quite a bad GDP number coming from the Australian economy. But take note, this is a quarter-on-quarter number. So whatever the number comes out, whether it's minus 6, whether it's minus 7 maybe, or even 6.5, we are likely to see a bit of a downside move in the Aussie dollar, but these are all retrospective views of the economy. GDP is a bit of a retrospective view of the economy. Again, as China seems to be recovering, as China economy seems to be in this expansionary phase, this might just be a little blip. This might just be a little blip into how the market is running before we see the resumption of trend upwards or strength into the Aussie dollar. Okay, this week as well on Friday we have the US non-farm employment numbers coming out. Average hourly earnings probably going to stay flat. Change in average hourly earnings probably going to stay flat. Non-farm employment change probably going to be quite flattish as well. Not significant change. And unemployment rate probably going to drop back down. Okay, but I don't think this unemployment rate dropping back down is going to be very good for the US dollar, because it's probably not going to be so much that people are being employed. It's probably going to be more about less jobs being available. So that's why the unemployment rate drops down a little bit, less jobs being available. So with all that in mind, this week is probably going to be quite an interesting week in terms of trading opportunities. We are seeing quite a lot of Aussie news coming out. We have Euro, which I'll talk about, PMI numbers coming out. We have a lot of US PMI numbers and also employment numbers coming out. So do take note that markets are going to move quite significantly during this, especially during this first week. I hope you take a lot of advantage of the potential moves in the market for this week. So now let's look at the charts. This is the Aussie US dollar on the H4 time frame. Let me just show it to you on the H1 time frame first. We have seen that since the Aussie dollar dropped to 56, dropped to about 56, it's been on that straight upwards move since March all the way to now. It is at 73.77. Okay, I know it's a bit small, zoom in a little bit for you. It's at 73.77, pretty much straight line upwards. Now reaching a multi-year high. Okay, because the last time it was at 73.77, it was in December 2018. December 2018, the last time it hit that level and came back down. Okay, so at this point now, it's probably considered to be very, very high. I've just put in these few lines for you there. But looking at it on the H4 time frame, with everything we have paid attention to just then, okay, Reserve Bank of Australia interest rate decision, probably staying at 0.25%. Rate statements probably going to be a little bit dovish, but not super long-term impact. GDP numbers going to be about minus 6% or minus 6.5%. We might see some downward move in the Aussie dollar. We might see the Aussie dollar come off this 7.377 level, probably towards 7, maybe even 7.3 flat. Okay, so we've got a good 70 pips there. Look for that move downwards. I'll put in this line just to make it a bit easier to see. Okay, so about 7.3 flat. Let me zoom in one more. Okay, there, a lot easier to see now. So at this point, you know, if we start seeing a downward move in the Aussie dollar, you could be looking at a good 30 pip stop loss, 70 pip take profit, or 60 pip take profit. You're still looking at a risk reward ratio of 1:2 for that downside move. But remember, this is highly counter trend. We've seen the Aussie dollar go up, which is also why I say that at 0.25%, not a super negative Reserve Bank of Australia statement, and also GDP being retrospective, China economy doing quite well in terms of its expansionary phase. We could actually see the Aussie dollar maybe move down, but not as much, before going back up and testing the 7.5 level. Okay, I don't think it's going to go there in a hurry, especially with non-farm coming out later this week, but we could see that happen in this scenario. But it does need to break above 7.377 before you see any big move upwards. My most likely scenario, or something I'll be looking forward to, will be if it can break up, have a good 30-40 pip stop, or 40 to 50 pip stop loss, and a good 100 pip move upwards. Okay, risk 40, look for that 100 pip move upwards. You're looking at more than 1:2 risk reward ratio there. Okay, but this will need a little bit of patience. You will need for it to come back down, go back, break above 7.377, then look to buy towards 7.522. All right, I see the chat blinking away. Let me just make sure that I'm not missing anything. Whoa, the guys with all the summary, fantastic. All right, next, New Zealand US dollar. New Zealand US dollar, same thing as what the Aussie has been doing, straight line upwards. It is at 6.754 right now. At this point, no real triggers coming from the New Zealand economy, in particular this week, right? So I do think that you can see, I'll zoom in one more, right? You can see that for the New Zealand US dollar, it does tend to fluctuate a lot more because it's going to get driven by the move of the Aussie dollar. It's going to be driven by the news coming from the Aussie dollar tomorrow and also on Wednesday. So I do think that we might see New Zealand US come down, test this 6.677 level before possibly going back up, reaching 6.856. Okay, these are predominantly driven by weakness in the US dollar. Quick summary of what came out from Jackson Hole was that Powell said that they're not looking to increase rates for a really long time. I think I added one additional really. I think it was only 3 release for a really long time. So that has led to the weakness in the US dollar over the last week. Okay, that's why we've seen that upward move on the Aussie and the Kiwi dollar. So maybe we'll see with the news coming out from Australia, New Zealand dollar will come back down towards 6.677, bounce off this level, and resumption of a US dollar weakness, move up towards 6.856. All right, fantastic summaries by Jonathan in the chat. If you have not heard anything I've said, you can read it there as well. Make sure you join the 4-day program. Chinwei, take it back.
Okay, thank you very much, Jin. Yeah, in case you haven't heard anything that Jin said, don't worry. You can join our YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just paste the link in it. And also our Telegram channel for the signals. Yeah. So yeah, I just pasted the link. Do join those. Yeah. So this will be recorded and uploaded on our YouTube channel. Yeah. Thank you for joining the session today. Remember to join us tomorrow for the Euro analysis. Oh yeah, and for the Traders Club members, remember to join us tonight with the live call with Jin. So with that, I think give me a minute before you guys leave. Please give us your review, whether you like this session or not, right before you guys leave. So yeah, with that, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
That's awesome, Alex. I'm glad we saved you and you're making money in the US CAD. I will be looking forward to the lunch that you're going to be buying me soon. Make sure everyone you join the call tonight and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you all. Bye-bye.